Hello, beautiful souls. This reading is for those of you with your sun, moon, rising, or strong placements in Capricorn, and it includes messages to help bring you clarity for the next 2 weeks and help you align to or maintain your highest vibration. This reading is timeless, so whenever you come across it, it's for you. Also, remember that these readings are for the collective, so take only what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. So we're going to take a look at, for the next 2 weeks, the energy to align you with your best outcomes, current situation, things that you'll go through, and root cause, the current energy that you're bringing and what's going on around you, as well as potential outcomes. And then we'll end with getting some messages from yourself, spirit guides, and source. So to start us off, I did pull some cards to look at the energy that you need to encompass to align to your best outcomes. And for crystals, we have Impact and we have Campo del Cielo. I think that's how you say it. And then we have Dynamic for chakras. So this says the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Okay. And then we have shared inspiration. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of other time constraints and rules and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. We also have Timeline Jump and Wombat Spirit. So I do have another card, but we're going to look at this in a little bit. So Capricorn, there's definitely something big that you're working towards or working on. So I was looking at the meanings of these two cards right here. And this, I don't know if you can see, but I don't know if you can see, but this does have like multiple triangles. So it's like a triangle here, a triangle here, and then there's even outlines of triangles in gold. And this card also has triangles, and the spiritual or symbolic meaning of triangles is really about you spreading your what shall we call it, spreading your energy, your vibration, your love, whatever it is, to multiple people, and then also being able to focus it in one area. So this could also be related to projects that you're working on or something specific that you are working toward. So you really are going to have the ability to be successful and to make great progress over this period. And with that, you're being asked to just make sure that you are focused and make sure that you are taking the time to look at your plans and make sure that they are exactly what you want them to be. And I know as Capricorns, you are dotting your I's and crossing your T's, but this is just a small message if you may have slack somewhere, that you're just being reminded to do that, and also letting you know that you definitely are going to be achieving success, and whatever it is you're working toward is really going to impact a significant amount of people. So that is also why you're being asked to really be sure about what it is, the message that you're conveying, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Just be like very, make sure that you are being specific about that, so that it really represents the work that you want to be seen. You also have some soul family friends coming in that could offer support, and you may specifically, if there's someone that is vibrating on the same frequency, or someone that you know that you can trust, you may want to just share your plans with them, because this shared inspiration does speak to having people in your life that you can be honest with and will be honest back with you, and that you can share your dreams and goals and aspirations with, and they will be very supportive of that, because they've been supportive of you all of this time, for the period that you've known them. So there's very specific individuals, family, close friends, mentors, just there's very specific people that this refers to that could offer you some assistance, guidance, support for what it is you're working toward, and they may be able to give you some constructive feedback as well. And you're going to be successful. And you also have this card here of jumping timelines. So you are likely very spiritual and aware of how to jump timelines, just knowing that you need to just embody that frequency of positivity and love, and just how amazing it feels, and how you would act if you were in your highest frequency, or you achieve the desires that you are wanting to achieve. And just stay in that energy and exude that energy, and the universe will pull it together for you. So if you don't know how to jump timelines, that's essentially how you do it. So you can leave me some questions if you do have questions in the comments, but that's essentially how you do it. But you do have those powers because of how enlightened you are. So also you are being asked to, as you are, this is going to sound a little contradictory, but also what came up was just being comfortable in your skin and accepting who you are and everything you've been through without judging yourself, and really grounding yourself to this experience and to earth. And when you're feeling anxiety or nervousness, just recognizing that that is just a temporary feeling, and that it's likely that you are thinking in the past, or you're thinking in the future on things that haven't happened yet, and thinking about things that could go wrong, as opposed to just being really positive about the upcoming opportunity or experience, and thinking about all of the things that could go right, and how wonderful it could be, and how awesome it's going to be, and staying in that energy. So again, you're creating that frequency that you're vibrating on, and that wonderful frequency is going to surround you, and will be the timeline that you are on, and the experience and reality that you will create. Okay, so those are some beginning messages on the energy that will help you over this next 2-week period. And I have shuffled already, so I'm just gonna give a quick shuffle and So yeah, I was saying earlier, the reason why I was saying it's a little contradictory, these two cards, is because one is saying that you have the power to jump timelines, while the other is saying, yeah, again, talking about being comfortable in your skin and being grounded and being present in the moment and situation. But you can actually do both of those things, actually, just as long as you're just being positive and trying to stay vibrating on a high frequency. That'll help you to stay present and stay in the moment. And then also, as you think about goals and things that you want to accomplish and your desires, then that starts you thinking about and creating the frequency for the timeline that you desire to be on. Okay, so let's start with current situation and root cause for Capricorn. Okay, can I get 2 more cards, please? Oh, thank you. Okay. So we have the 9 of Wands, or I'm sorry, 10 of Wands, the 8 of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles upright. Okay, so I feel like this may be something that you've been working on for a little bit, or you've been thinking about for a little bit, because it's been a little bit of a process that's been challenging for you to get everything together, to get it started, to get things moving in the direction that you want them to go in, and keep them going in that direction that you want them to go in. So I feel like you're coming out of that, or you're experiencing that at this point, and that is going to, you're going to see that change, and things start to hold on, let me see why the 8 of Wands is in reverse. Why is the 8 of Wands in reverse? Can you clarify that for me, please? Okay, so I'm going to actually get a new deck and do that clarification. Can you clarify the 8 of Wands? Thank you. King of Pentacles. Okay. And then let me just clarify that. Ooh. Okay, so we'll take them. All right. So we have yeah, I think this has just been a slow coming together of what it is that you're working toward and working on, and you may be feeling like it's not going to happen, and that it's going to take so much longer for it to happen, because you've just been like hitting roadblocks and having issues and needing more and more, and people more and more, and the process wasn't as smooth as you initially thought that it would be. And you may have even been putting out a lot of money or resources, other resources, time, money, and are seeing like little to like very slow results starting to trickle in. So, and I think you are, like I said earlier, like wanting to start to see your abundance come in. You're wanting to start to see outcomes, and start to see the fruits of what you planted. So let's look at the current energy you're bringing. So we have the romantic. And let's look at, let's get 2 more cards first. Okay, so we have the romantic. Careful not to ignore reality in favor of your romanticized version of love, or you may have a tough time in the dating world. Okay, so that obviously could be about love for someone, but I do feel like this also relates to whatever this effort is that you're working on, Capricorn. Maybe you did have a little bit of rose-colored glasses on and you thought it was going to be smooth sailing, or you thought that it wasn't going to be as difficult or challenging as it was. And I think you're just coming into the reality and the understanding of, whoa, this is going to take more than I thought. It's going to be longer than I thought. And you may be feeling a little bit of resistance from folks that you're working with, and also I'm also getting like the people that this will serve as well. So I don't know if it's customers or a community or supporters. So they may be, if it's not just pure resistance, it may be just like them wanting this and needing this, and you're trying to get it out there to them, but it's just taking a little bit. And it could also be other factors and people that are creating roadblocks for you as well. Because I feel like you're having to defend your reputation a little bit. But, you know, this is going to come through for you, and you are working through it very meticulously and carefully to ensure that you are still abundant with or without this. So this is like extra because you are abundant and you are successful, and this is just going to be extra icing on the cake, or sort of like your next step into the next thing that you have a desire to be involved with. So I think that especially once you get something out there, it's really gonna just quiet everybody down. So I'm definitely getting that it's like, you know, people love you, they want to support you, and you're getting there and you want a quality product to deliver. So that's going to take time, and it's just about people just coming to that realization and needing to understand that. So what are some potential outcomes? Maybe outcomes, please, for Capricorn. All right. So we have the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so I would say just to try to stay out of your head, Capricorn, because this is amazing. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be beneficial and valuable and appreciated and loved by a lot of people. So many people are going to benefit from this. So this is something that you need to do, you're being called to do, and you should feel it in your heart and soul as something that is part of your destiny. So I would say definitely just try to get out of your head and understand, be more understanding that this is just a phase that you're going through to get to where it is you're going. And if there's like a message for someone in particular, like you may need to, you are abundant, so you may need to show that a little bit, and you may need to put a little bit more resources into something to get things kick-started and moving, or to make sure that things are delivered according to your timeline, or closest to your timeline as possible. And don't hold back. Like keep going, keep persevering, keep doing everything it is. Like you're very practiced, and it's going to show if you just stay committed to what it is, as long as you desire to continue doing it. And I feel like this is a strong desire and passion project for you. So, all right, so let's get and at you're building a foundation. Like whatever you're creating is a foundation for other things to spread from that. So it's beautiful. All right, so let's get some messages from your higher self. Let's get any messages from your higher self. Okay, so we have that. And then let's get your spirit guides, any messages for Capricorn. I just keep getting called to say that, yeah, it's definitely like whatever you're building is foundational. So that's definitely what you need to know. So keep going, keep going. Let's see, any other messages from spirit guides or source? So we did get some over here. Okay, so let's just so these are the rest that I didn't go through. So any other messages for Capricorn? Okay, thank you. All right. So we have holding grudges, envy, jealous, spite. Obsessiveness is in the air. The frequencies around are getting real dense and heavy. Be mindful of destructive thinking patterns resurfacing from the past or in general. Yes, because your light is spreading everywhere. It's spreading everywhere. So if you can just imagine this triangle just spreading out. So anyone that comes near your energy, you're touching. And I feel like you need to just be aware of people around you. Like I said earlier, connecting with like people that you trust. So it's definitely a good time to do that. So we have strive for continuous improvement, taking small steps toward your goals. Self-awareness leads to personal growth. Reflect on past memories that have fueled where you are today. There is a time and place for everything. Embrace the journey and cease worrying about what's next. Yeah, so I think like I said, this is destined. Whatever this is that you're working on, it's destined. It's going to happen and it's going to be successful. So I feel like you're worrying a lot too, and I might have said that earlier. I don't remember at this point, but you know, like I said, trying to just stay in the present moment really helps with being appreciative and with anxiety and worry, because you can reaffirm to yourself where you are at this present moment in time. You're safe, you're happy, you're healthy, you're loved, you're abundant. And those things already, just me saying it makes me feel better. So all right, we have adapt. The next level calls for adaptability soon. You will need to embrace change as a constant in life and adapt to new circumstances, whether positive or negative. Yeah, and so we were asking for all positive outcomes. So like I said, I think I know here this is very strong indications of your success, but you just are kind of working through this process of getting everything together so that you can deliver it. So that is probably the challenges that are showing up, and you, Capricorn, are going to be very quick to adapt to them, because you already know, because you've listened to this, that some things may come up, but you're persevering. So, and then we have incoming messages. Clarity and expressiveness is on its way. Expect this message to give you the confirmation you needed or confirm a recent thought form. Okay. So, I think that it's further confirmation of how you are on track and your creativity is blooming. Whatever it is that you are creating is amazing. Okay. And I'm just going to close out with these Rumi cards. This is a pocket edition, so just get you a couple final messages, Capricorn. What final messages do we have for Capricorn? I might have to randomly pick, because it's very hard to get these shuffled. They're stuck. Or maybe not. Thank you. Can you get one more card, please? Oh, thank you. Okay, that was... Alright. So we'll take them. They all came out. Okay, so we have commitment. The awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. The fear that your desire won't manifest may cause you to try to bend life to your will. It is an unnecessary battle and one that will not serve your soul. Instead, just show up, be present. Life is not working at cross purposes with you. Far from it. Life is a creative co-conspirator with your heart. Yes, so let the universe in to helping you with this project. When you're feeling those sparks of creativity, you're co-creating with the universe. So listen to those. Pay attention to those. Sacred union. Only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. The divine has been seducing you with love and beauty, and now in your surrendered state, you seduce the divine. You are calling such passionate devotion to your cause, such clever and capable assistance, such graceful intervention. The divine cannot resist your true inner beauty. Behold and be bold. Claim the love, divine connection, and support that is your sacred birthright. Okay. We have Star Mother, Oracle, be the king who has made his own kingdom. Our Star Mother keeps an eye on all the wild games happening in the sacred playground of the earth, shining her divine justice and protection. No bully shall prevail over you. No bully from within you shall prevail either. You are the child so secure in the love of our mother that you can trust life and your ability to face whatever comes implicitly. Yeah, so these are definitely more strong words of encouragement to follow your creativity and your inspiration and your desires. And if you still have that for this project, then it's going to help you be successful. We have Hand of Fatima. I can never leave you. You are my everything. Fatima, radiant daughter of the great beloved, brings you the gift of protection. Discern who you involve yourself with and how you use your time and energy. Give yourself permission to be nurtured through your own choices and the people and situations you say yes or no to in your life. You have drawn the hand of Fatima. Trust in her. So that reconfirms this message here that we talked about really surrounding yourself with people that you trust and that you know you can share information with, and you can get their ideas and thoughts, and they're going to tell you the truth and also be supportive of you. And last, we have Blessing of Zara. You use thought to seek release from suffering and pain, while thought is the cause of your suffering and pain. There is something more loving and beautiful awaiting. Do not try to feast upon scraps. Stop scratching in the dirt for stale breadcrumbs. Arise and move toward the seat at the heavenly table gleaming before you. A greater feast awaits your attendance. Yes, Capricorn, so this is more confirmation that you have success and abundance coming to you, and just stay focused and stay, that was my phone. Just stay focused and stay moving toward your desires, and remember those things that are inspiring you along the way, because those are really those sparks of creativity that you can use to complete your project and achieve your goals. All right, Capricorn, these are all the messages I have for you today. Thank you for watching and allowing me to be part of your journey. Take care.